It was a misty day on the island of Sodor. At Brendam Docks, Cranky was unloading a big shipment of building supplies.
What's that noise?
That'll be the flatbeds of fear.
That sounds spooky.
Why do you think so many things are spooky?
But they are. Sometimes they look like big hands reaching over the tracks to grab you and pick you up like a toy train.
That sounds very spooky. Don't you start. I've already had Toby talking to me about the spooky trees. Who broke that fence? Or what broke that fence? It could have been anything. It was probably just an animal. I heard this strange moaning sound. Ooh. It was like nothing I've ever heard before, Thomas. What are you talking about, Percy? The third one has to be brave, Thomas. And you're the third. Oh, Thomas! He's very hungry now!
Maybe it really is the flatbeds of fear.
There was a sensible explanation.
Really? But I heard the sound, and it kept following me, and... What explanation?
It was one of Salty's tall tales. That noise was just the wind blowing through the pipes.
Wind? Blowing through the pipes?
And after that, nobody ever spoke about the flatbeds of fear again. One day, Henry was coming to the steamworks to be repainted. He was very excited, but as the sun went down and it began to get dark, something strange began to happen. Henry started to glow.
What's that? A ghost!
Silly little engines. Fancy being frightened of a... Good morning, everyone.
Ghost train must be the scariest thing I've ever seen.
You must have seen it, Henry. You've been out all night.
Well, the thing is...
Is it really terrifying, Henry?
I bet Henry was shaking in his smoke box. I'm not scared of that ghost train. And yes, I have seen it.
What did you want to tell us, Henry?
It doesn't matter.
The next evening, all the engines made sure they were back in the sheds before it got dark.
Well, if Henry is out there pulling the flying kipper, surely one of you can take the mail train.
Henry? Out there all alone? With that terrifying ghost train?
He's so brave.
I'm telling you all for the last time, there is no such thing as a ghost train.
Only me.
Henry? You mean you're the ghost train? Why didn't you tell us?
I tried to, but you all laughed at me and said I was a scaredy engine.
Get yourself repainted with some proper green paint.
Yes, sir. I shall, sir.
One evening, James was telling scary stories in Tidmouth sheds.
And then the ghost train. James, Percy doesn't like your stories.
Well, it's not my fault if Percy's not as brave as I am.
If you're really not afraid, James, perhaps you'd like to prove it tonight by pulling the flying kipper for me.
All right, Henry, I shall. I'm not afraid of a few fish. What's that smell?
It's the fish, of course, James.
Ooh, I don't want any fish on me.
James is scared of the smelly fish! James is scared of the smelly fish!
Stop saying that! I am not! Oh.
The smell was even stronger now. James hurried as fast as he could to deliver the fish.
What's that smell?
That's the smell of fish.
That's the smell of James.
Oh! It looks like he's brought a present for the Fat Controller.
Oh, smelly fish! Oh! I had a little accident.
Then the Fat Controller arrived.
Well done, James. Well done. Oh, James, what a smell. You must go to the washdown right away.
Very happy to do that, sir.
At the washdown, James was very happy. He hoped he never had to see another fish for a very long time.
Hello, Toby.
Oh.
My name's Philip.
Hello.
You like racing?
But I really don't think Toby wants to have a race.
I'm not really cut out for this racing game, Henrietta. But that doesn't mean I'm too old.
No, of course you're not.
Hello, Philip.
Hello, Toby. I thought we were going to be friends.
Of course we can, Philip.
Even though Toby doesn't like racing, there are some things that both engines do like, such as the peace and quiet of the countryside.
Hello, Philip.
I'm enjoying the peace and quiet, Toby, just like you. Well, see you later, Toby.
Although sometimes Philip enjoyed the peace and quiet a little too loudly.
The next morning, Toby told Bash his plan. Bash was puzzled. Toby was pleased.
I'd like to stay here.
Then a flock of ducks squawked and hawked into the air. Bash was scared.
Stay here.
Then a herd of cows chewed and mooed. Bash was scared.
I want to go home. I know the place for Bash to rest. It'll be the best.
Thank you, Toby. You listen to me. You're my new friend. I feel so happy.
Then Bash saw his friends.
Hello! It's just like Arsdale End. It's
Home.
That's right!
I'm making my first ever delivery to Ulfstead Castle. The Phantom Express might get you.
That sounds very spooky. It was probably just an animal. It could have been anything. Hello? Is someone there?
A monster! A monster! It's coming this way!
When Gator first came to Sodor, he gave Percy a real fright.
Oh, hello.
That be no monster, Percy. That be an engine.
Hello, Percy.
The two engines quickly became friends.
Keeping busy, keeping busy.
Then there was trouble. The trucks rattled the points and switched onto the track that led to the old mine.
No! Come back! Come back!
Hello? Anybody there?
Percy was scared, but of course, he knew he could do it. He could be brave.
Oh, help! Help! What's happening?
The trucks were very happy to see Percy. They were frightened too.
Come on, you troublesome trucks.
Let's get you out of here.
Percy had done it. He had rescued the trucks all by himself.
Hello, Henry. I'm taking Stephen and Bridget out in Winston for the day.
Oh,
They caught chicken pox.
chicken pox?
Sorry, Grandfather. Oh, they're itchy.
Itchy, scratchy, chicken pox. Oh.
Hello, Henry.
Ah, spots! And chickens. Engines do get chicken pox.
Oh, hello, Henry. How are you?
Chicken pox! Oh. Chicken pox! Oh, some engines. Thomas? I thought you both had chicken pox.
Chicken pox? Engines don't get chicken pox.
Oh, even chickens don't get chicken pox.
That's right. Only people get chicken pox. I had it when I was a child, and look at me now. A strapping fellow. One, two... Oh.
Oh, the indignity.
After that, Henry stopped worrying about chicken pox. He was glad to get back to being a really useful engine.